Hey, how's it going? It's Kate Simonis here, and I'm going to be doing my demonstration on Sans Sift from Sans DFIR. So, in order to download Sans Sift to begin with, you can literally just type in Sans Sift download into like Google or something, and it can bring you to this URL. And from here, there's actual Sans Sift OBA, and then here's the instructions on how to download it. So you need a Ubuntu 16.04, which is what I'm actually running this on right now. So I have that. Then we need to we click the install instructions and pulls up this. It needs you to download some of these files, and then from there you just follow through. So after that's done, we'll go ahead and get started. Alright, so now that Sans Sift is installed, it will change the way your desktop looks, and it has a whole bunch of useful tools over here. Mainly the two that help this, that I think are going to help the most, are they're basically like command sheets, and they tell you everything that can be done through Sans Sift, and they're right here. There's cheat sheets, and then there's survival guide, different things. So those are all going to be super useful for proceeding into the lab. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and start our Sift workstation, kind of tutorial walkthrough kind of thing. All right, so what I have here, I have a 64-bit, or not bit, gigabyte hard drive. Not hard drive, thumb drive. There we go. There's English. Okay, so with that thumb drive, I'm going to create an image of it, and hopefully I can retrieve some of the old files that I had on it that I deleted, 20 minutes ago. So I'll show you. It is not connected, so let's. How do I? There it is. Okay, so files, and nope. The connections. Where are connections? Why is this not connecting? Alright, let's just unplug it and plug it back in. Alright, so when it comes up, it should connect to my host computer, and then, yep, alright, so it automatically actually connected straight back in. So in here, just the general information about it, and whatever that is, you don't need that. Alright, so there's actually, I'm going to delete that too. So there's absolutely nothing in this this thumb drive right now. Alright. So we're gonna need to do this, we're gonna need a terminal, since Sift is command line based tools. So let's see. First, we're actually gonna need root access. So let's do sudo -s. Alright, so there it gives us our root access. So from there, we're going to need to look at our thumb drive and get the information that we need from there in order to run the proper command. So it would be a fdisk. Actually, before that, I'm going to set up to make sure that my files are going onto my host computer in the correct way. So with the way I'm recording my screen, you can't see this, but on my host computer, I'm going to open it up, or search rather, but first I need the IP address from here. Okay, so the IP address is 192.168.226.132. So on my host computer, let's do //192.168.226.132. Enter. All right, and that pulls up the files. It's going to have the two different folders, including this one called cases, and that is actually the one that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to need to cd into cases. Alright, and there we go. That's how I know my files are going to show up in the right place, in the right file, so I can get to it easier later. Alright, so from there, let's find out the information about my thumb drive. Alright, so that's going to be an F disk dash L. Alright, so here, it's this one. I don't know, one of them. Let's see, which one's the hard drive? This is actually, this right here is my thumb drive. See, it's got 64 gigs, or 60 gigs, 64, whatever, you know how to read this. Alright, it runs dev SDB, so I'm going to need to know the disk type, and I need to know how many bytes this is in each unit, how many bytes there are. Alright, so from there I'm going to run a command. It's dcfldd, which is just a more focused, more specific DD command. This image file is, so let's see, so it's going to be on this dev, oops, I forgot to space again, so dev SDB, and then let's see, it's going to have a byte size of 512, nope, 12, there we go, nope, 512, there we go, 512, and an output file, let's just call it demo for demonstration. Or let's see, demonstration, and it's an image file. Nope, what did I do wrong? I did DCFLDD. What did I do wrong? That should work. Image files equals, that's an equals. There we go. Alright, so there's my image being written, and as soon as that is finished, I will come back and we will continue onward. So, alright, so actually while we're waiting, I can go ahead and tell you about the next step, which will it'll cut down some time for after I finished, although it'll be the same amount of time on the video, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Anyways, so this technique is used to grab information from corrupt file systems. That's one of its uses. Whenever this image is finished, this image file is finished, I can view it as like a hex in hex format. And in order to understand the hex format, I need to know the type of file that I'm looking for. So I need to know the file signature, and I need to know the header and the trailer for that file signature, which, if obviously you don't know everything, or you're new to this, or you're trying to figure it out or whatever, this is actually, I'm looking for an MP4 file. There were a whole bunch of video MP4 files on there, so this is going to give me the information I need to complete that. And it's not an ISO based media file, it's their videos, so I know that that's the one I need. And this is found, I just typed into Google file signatures, and the first link was to GaryKessler.net, and it pulled this up, which has all the different file signatures you could possibly need, and their hex information, and what you need to do and finish this up. So yeah, so once this finally finishes, I will go ahead and get back and finish this up. Alright, so here we go. My image file has completed. So we can see here, there's tons and tons and tons and tons of hexes. This is just the hex view of it. So, yep. So you can see there's different little bits of data just in there. So what we're gonna need. So that image file is completed. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and start a new terminal. Actually, couldn't figure out how to close that one. So here's a new terminal. Let's go back into sudo-s. So we have root access again. So yeah, there's that. So from here, we're going to need to use this JPEG file, or no, this MP4 file. I'm not doing JPEG. I need to find this mgpeg-4. So I'm going to be using the information given me here in order to search through that hex file and find it. So